Right, Bitcoin, the mysterious digital currency that has taken the world by storm. It's like the digital version of cash, but instead of being printed by governments, it exists purely online. Imagine having money that you can't touch or feel, but it's there, in the digital ether, ready to be used. Yeah, I don't get it either. It's a bit like trying to understand how the internet works. You know it's there, you use it every day, but the intricacies are mind-boggling. Apparently it was invented in 2008 by some bloke or blokes, calling themselves Satoshi Nakamoto. This enigmatic figure or group of figures remains one of the biggest mysteries in the tech world. Nobody knows who this Nakamoto is. Could be a bloke in his mum's basement for all we know. Or maybe it's a team of super geniuses working in secret. The anonymity adds to the allure and the mystique of Bitcoin. Anyway, Bitcoin lets you buy stuff. Kind of like real money. You can purchase anything from a cup of coffee to a luxury car as long as the seller accepts Bitcoin. Except it's all digital and there are no banks involved, no middlemen, no hefty transaction fees, just peer-to-peer transactions. It's like having a global currency in your pocket. Just you, your computer, and a whole lot of faith in something you don't understand. Sounds legit, right? It's a leap of faith, trusting in a system that's as intangible as it gets. Some people think Bitcoin is the future of money. They see it as a revolutionary change, a way to democratize finance and break free from traditional banking systems. They reckon it's going to replace the pound, the dollar, the euro, the lot. Imagine a world where we all use the same currency, no exchange rates, no conversion fees. Personally, I'm holding on to my fiver for now. There's something comforting about the feel of real money in your hand, the rustle of notes, the clink of coins. You never know when you'll need a cuppa and a biscuit, and for now, I'll stick to paying for it with good old-fashioned cash. But who knows? Maybe one day, we'll all be sipping our tea and munching on biscuits bought with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency. Sounds impressive, doesn't it? But what does that really mean for you and me? Basically, it means no one controls it. Not governments, not banks, not even that bloke down the pub who claims to know everything. It's a currency that operates independently of any central authority. Think of it like this. Imagine if you could send money to someone on the other side of the world without going through a bank. No middlemen, no waiting periods, just a direct transfer from you to them. No fees, no forms, no hassle. It's as simple as sending an email. You don't have to worry about exchange rates or international transfer fees. That's the idea behind Bitcoin. It's designed to be a peer-to-peer system for online payments that doesn't rely on traditional financial institutions. Of course, it's not quite that simple. There are complexities involved, like understanding how transactions are verified and recorded. Because there's no central authority, Bitcoin relies on a network of computers to verify and record transactions. This process is known as mining. This network is called the blockchain, which is essentially a public ledger that records all Bitcoin transactions. Each block in the chain contains a number of transactions, and once a block is added to the chain, it cannot be altered. Try to stay awake, it's about to get technical. But understanding the blockchain is crucial to grasping how Bitcoin works and why it's considered revolutionary. So whether you see Bitcoin as digital gold or just another digital currency, it's clear that it has the potential to change the way we think about money and transactions. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the world of Bitcoin and explore its many facets, from mining to security and its impact on the global economy. Now the blockchain, this is where it gets a bit complicated. Imagine a giant digital ledger that keeps track of every single Bitcoin transaction ever made. That's the blockchain. Every time someone sends or receives Bitcoin, the transaction is added to this ledger. But here's the kicker. The ledger is copied across thousands of computers around the world. So if someone tries to mess with the system, they'd have to hack into all those computers at once. Good luck with that. This makes Bitcoin pretty secure. Unless, of course, you forget your password, then you're on your own, mate. Remember those computers that make up the blockchain? Well, they're not doing it for free. They're run by people called miners, who use powerful computers to solve complex mathematical problems. Why would they do this, you ask? Because the first miner to solve the problem gets rewarded with, you guessed it, Bitcoin. It's like a giant digital treasure hunt. Except instead of digging for gold, you're frying your computer's motherboard. It's a bit mad, really, but hey, it's their electricity bill. So we've covered the basics of Bitcoin, digital currency, decentralized blockchain miners. But why should you care? Good question. For some, Bitcoin is about freedom. It's about taking control of your money away from banks and governments. For others, it's about the investment potential. Bitcoin has been known to go up in value, like a lot. Of course, it can also go down a lot. Then there's the whole future of money thing. Some experts believe that digital currencies like Bitcoin are the way forward. Others think it's just a fad like bell bottoms or that song Gangnam Style. All right, you're convinced. You want in on this Bitcoin thing. Well, buckle up because it's about to get even more confusing. First things first, you'll need a Bitcoin wallet. This is where you'll store your precious digital coins. Don't worry, it's not a physical wallet. You can't keep Bitcoin in your back pocket unless you print out your Bitcoin address and shove it in there. Not recommended. Once you've got a wallet, you'll need to find a way to buy some Bitcoin. You can do this through a Bitcoin exchange, which is like a stock market for cryptocurrency. Section 7. Choosing a wallet, keeping your Bitcoin safe-ish. Now, about that Bitcoin wallet. There are loads of different wallets out there, each with its own pros and cons. It's enough to make your head spin. You've got online wallets, hardware wallets, software wallets, mobile wallets, you name it, there's a wallet for it. It's like trying to choose a mobile phone contract. Just pick one and hope for the best. Whatever you do, make sure you choose a reputable wallet and keep your passwords safe. Because if you lose your Bitcoin, it's gone. Poof, vanished into the digital ether. Section 8, Bitcoin's shady side. Risks and scams. Now, before you go remortgaging your house to buy Bitcoin, let's talk about the risks. Bitcoin might seem like a golden ticket to financial freedom, but it's crucial to understand the potential pitfalls. Because, like everything else in life, Bitcoin isn't all sunshine and roses. For starters, it's volatile. The value of Bitcoin can change dramatically in a very short period. The price of Bitcoin can go up and down like a yo-yo. One day you might see your investment skyrocket, and the next it could plummet. One minute you're a millionaire, the next you're back to clipping coupons. This kind of volatility can be incredibly stressful and isn't suitable for everyone. It's not for the faint of heart. If you can't handle the emotional roller coaster, Bitcoin might not be the right investment for you. And then there are the scams. Oh, the scams. The world of Bitcoin is rife with fraudulent schemes and deceptive practices. Because Bitcoin is still relatively new, there are a lot of dodgy characters out there looking to take advantage of unsuspecting newbies. These scammers can be very convincing, often posing as legitimate businesses or individuals. So be careful who you trust, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Always do your research, verify sources, and be skeptical of offers that seem too good to be true. Remember, in the world of Bitcoin, caution is your best friend. Section 9, the future of money or just a fad? So what's the verdict? Is Bitcoin the future of money or just a passing fad? Honestly, nobody knows for sure. It's like trying to predict who's going to win the X factor. Some experts believe that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are here to stay. They argue that digital currencies are more efficient, secure, and transparent than traditional financial systems. Others are more skeptical. They point to Bitcoin's volatility, its use in illegal activities, and the potential for government regulation. Plus, let's be honest, trying to explain Bitcoin to your nan is a surefire way to give her a headache. Section 10, keep calm and Bitcoin on, maybe. So there you have it, a beginner's guide to Bitcoin. We've covered the basics, from what Bitcoin is to how it works, the potential benefits and risks, and how to get started if you dare. Now, I'm not saying you should rush out and invest your life savings in Bitcoin, that's your call, but hopefully this guide has given you a better understanding of this strange and wonderful world of cryptocurrency. Just remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And if anyone tries to sell you Bitcoin at the back of a pub, run. Run very, very fast.